Now we're going to continue where we left off. So let me see if I can do some special effects. All right, so here, this is the I'll do it that way so you can see them closer. All right, so you want to be able to corner these out. Okay, you want to be able to say, okay, this is a shape here. So this is called trapping or blocking. Trapping or blocking. Has nothing to do with rap music. And here, you want to be able to see what you're doing is you're trapping or blocking your tones. Same thing here. Because you're going to say, well, the direction of light is coming from, probably from ahead, from the front. Okay. So this is nothing to rush. This is something to really be mindful. Okay. So you're really trying to get this stuff going. I think this is on your lower column. See? Right there. Let's move it across here. I'm doing these close up so you can see real good here. You should have no excuse. Okay. You're doing these bottom shadows right here. The reason why the shadows are necessary down here, this is too much right there. It's necessary down here is because it has to show that the note is coming towards you. Right? And the same thing here. Call this the famous Michael Jackson. This one's probably, it seems like it's hard, but it's easy because it's geometric. Okay, so now we're going to go to this one again, which is number 1. This your average nose, right? You're going to say the shadows coming from the bottom. Remember, it's a side view, right? It's a side, and later on it's going to be 3/4. Same dynamic. Same thing here. Come here. Here's a shadow coming there. My bad. I didn't move this. Right there. Same thing there. Dynamic there. You gotta start really getting used to the shapes. I think that's the main thing. Get used to the shapes. This one here, there's no need for the blocking or trapping. So now we're going to start going into the tonage. The tonage. Tone. Yeah, I have a cousin named Tone. Okay, so we'll start with this one. So we're going to level it out. So we're going to say, we'll say a 5-point scale. So we'll say 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So obviously I'm going to tone this up. So I'm toning it up. I feel like toning it up. I'm going in a circular motion, as you can see. Okay, so for those people that kind of care for their GPA, if you're not trying your hardest and you're not turning in your work like you're supposed to, I can't give you a good grade. I just can't. Because that means I'm lying. Okay? An A or a B in it, well, for the most part, a B in this class is you kind of went and stepped up and did all the stuff you were supposed to do. Even if you tried, I could tell. See how dark that is? So that's a 5, right? We're going to take it over here to the other side too. Take it to the other side. All right, I'll take it too. All right, so now the 4 is going to be slightly darker than the 5. See, slightly darker than the 5. Same thing here, slightly darker than the 5. Because you gotta be able to pronounce the nostrils. They do exist, else you wouldn't breathe, right? Okay. Then you're gonna go into the 3. See how as it goes lighter, it gets faster. So I'm gonna barely touch it to make sense of what I'm doing. Because if you go too hard, it's going to look like it's the same tone. Now look, you have 3 different tones. See? 3 different tones. Same thing here, 3 different tones. Then the 2, I'm barely just touching it just to make some type there. So that's pretty much it. I mean, nothing special. Okay. Right, so you go into the next one. Same thing. All right, so I'm going dark, but you want to make sure you maintain that shape under the nostril. Very important. Maintain that shape. So as you can tell, it's 4, 3, 2, 1. Right, 1 is pretty much the blink. So you can always do a little bit of erasing, clean that up a little bit in little areas. Make the nose more believable. Okay. Now, for those people that are really into their work, I can always suggest to get one of those thick pencils. For the dark ones, they're like, sometimes they're called woodless. So again, this is your 4 line there. This is your 3. Why am I getting so many solicitor calls? Let me go back to my 4. Go to your 3. So it's almost like I'm tickling it. See? Got it? So, and then the 2, you can always, again, just do a little bit of a notation. 2. Same thing here. I'm just going to do 1 row. And then you guys should be able to do the same thing for all the noses. Actually, I'm just going to do this last one. Because it's like, these are long, and I know you guys don't want to sit in front of this thing for a long time. There's no fights, no cussing, no vulgarity. You're right there. Okay, so, and then make sure your pencils are really sharpened most of the time. Mechanical pencils, it's going to be kind of hard to control your tone unless you're doing all nothing but darks. This one, I mean, this is the nose that's coming out more, so it's going to require more shadow, probably more shadow. So you got your 4. Who keeps calling me, man? What the hell is this? All right. And you got the 3. And then your 2. I'll leave that 2 like real light because you want all this to be light in the front. You don't want to look, you don't want to shade this too much. You want all that smoke for the nose. No offense for the people that got big noses here. You want to be able to have all of that exposed. This one here is going to be pretty much shaded more or toned more because it's further in the background. That's why. You're going to be able to take that in. Same thing here, you want to be able to. Okay, so let me go ahead and do the right here. Let me blow that up here. So in a way, yeah, I mean, just go ahead and tone these out. So you see the way that these 3 are. I want you to tone all or add the tone for all the other ones. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, add the tone for all these here. The ones you did before that you uploaded. And then we're going to the next one. All right.